All right, let's look at number 2. So they want you to find the error. So I already wrote here that the error is step 1. They made the square root of 425 into 400 and plus 25. You're not trying to split it up using addition. You're trying to figure out what multiplies to 425. So the two numbers that multiply to 425 is 25 and 17. So this is like kind of the work for down here. Not what adds, you want to figure out what multiplies. So then the square root of 25 is 5, and they have the 6 on the outside here. So really the answer is 30 root 17. So once again, you don't want to be adding to split up a square root, you're multiplying to split up the square root. You could have also done the factor tree if you would have wanted to. All right, number 3. You are selling apples at your uncle's farmer's market stand. Red and delicious apples cost $2 per bag, and Granny Smith costs $1.50 per bag. You sell 30 bags and make 55 apples. You're writing a systems. So first equation I'm going to write has to do with pricing. So I don't know, declare something a variable. So I'm going to say X is my red apples and Y is my Granny apples. So I have Red Delicious and Granny Smith. So it's $2 per red bag plus $1.50 per Granny Smith bag, and I sold a total of 55, or I want to. So 2 per the red, $1.50 per the green, and a total of $55. Then write an equation just about the bag. So if I sell this many bags of red and this many bags of Granny, I want to sell 33 bags. So this is the cost, and this is how many bags I have. For B, they want you to actually solve it using substitution or elimination. I don't know which one you would prefer. I don't know. I'm going to do elimination just because that's the one I like. So for elimination, remember you're trying to make these opposite. So I'm going to multiply this entire equation by -2. So my top equation's fine. And I'm multiplying this entire equation by -2. Then I'm going to add down. So your x's should cancel. And then $1.50 minus 2 would be -0.5. And then 55 plus -60 is -5. Divide by -0.5. And I got y to be 10. Then take this and plug it back in to get x. So x plus 10 equals 30. So that means my x would have to be 20. So looking back up here, I said x was red, y was green or Granny. So that means I sold 20 red and I sold 10 Grannies. And then the last problem, inequalities. Write an ordered pair that is a solution. So a solution of an ordered pair is where it's shaded. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to sketch a graph. So let me graph the first one. So the y-intercept of the first one's at 2. And then my slope is -2, so down 2 over 1. And then it's y is greater than. So I'm going to shade above. So that one's shaded up here. Then I'm going to graph this line. So my y-intercept is 3. It's up here. And my slope is 0. So that means it's a horizontal line. And they say y is greater than. So I'm also going to shade above. So a solution is everywhere that the shading overlaps, and then anything that's not in that area is not a solution. So that you could write any point that's in this area. So I'm going to write like, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I go to the point 1, 2, 3, 4 up 5, I'm in that area. And then they said write a point that's not a solution. Well, anything outside that double shaded is not a solution. So 0, 0 is the easiest. Like there it is, not a solution. So they just want you to know that when you graph, the double shaded area is your solutions. All of them. All these, you could pick any point in here. And then everything else is not.